ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the land Lumberjacking. Today, we shall be creating a small lab right next to the town where the small quarry is. I've already dug out there since it was used to gather stone. All we need to do now is lighten it up a bit, so let's go. First, however, I need to get off this roof. How do I... down here, I guess. So we are, ladies and gentlemen, feeling pretty good right now, pretty pumped. It took me a little while to get off that building right there, off the roof even, not the building. Although it is a building, but I'm particularly talking about the roof. What a hype-filled intro this has definitely been, although the original intro of me talking right there was fairly calm, very monotonous even. You know, it was a little bit dull even. In comparison, that is, to this spectacular display of something. I'm sure I had the word, but the word went. So that is pretty great. A creeper hat just went by, kind of jolted my memories just a little bit of some bad times in my past, but that is fine. We've got a lot of quarried blocks right here, mainly because they look like this, which I think is a pretty good sort of... It just looks nice. It looks pretty good. Although I have to wonder if this actually just looks like normal stone. I don't think it does because of this sort of outline. That was the main reason why I liked it. There was an outline to it, and it looked pretty good, and I think it was a pretty good design for a floor for the lab, which is the only thing I'm going to be doing for this lab. And then for the rest of the episode, we're going to be sort of making stuff. However, we will need to find some rubber trees if we don't have any at all, because... Actually, do we have rubber in this mod? Rubber. Yes? No? Yeah, rubber. There's rubber in this. Yeah, we need rubber to make all the technical stuff. At least some of the basic technical stuff. But look at this right now. This is the quarry I've been using to gather up all my stone. I'm getting sort of chilled here. That is fine, however. Wow, on the map it looks really weird. Looks like just a giant hole in the land. It's very disgusting looking. However, we're going to change all this floor here. However, we need to get rid of this big chunk. I want it to be in a complete square. I feel like it needs to be that. Just to, you know, give it some... The words today! Well, the words every day. I never remember words. Words are my just... see? I don't know what they are. I can't remember. This is fantastic. Where's my notepad? Where's my book of words? Give me the book of words. Have I got something here with book of words? This is the most entertainment moment you've ever seen on this little Let's Play right here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I'm perplexed. There we go. Great. I'm sure that means confused, right? It sounds like it does. Listen, I'm not inept. That's a word I remember. Probably because I say it a lot about myself. Listen, I'm not inept. I'm looking here. I'm looking at the words right now. I've got them on a little notepad. You know that that little thing that is built into Windows 7, where it's just, you know, notepad. It's pretty neat to have. Not the program notepad, just notes, sticky notes. It's a neat little thing. Oh, for fuck's sakes! If only this thing got rid of dirt as well, it'd save me a lot of bloody hassle. This is pretty much the maximum amount of commentary you're gonna get from me, though, ladies and gentlemen. At least on this playthrough. You know, I'm not high enough. You know, it's not timber and stone. I'm not going to go absolutely wild because we get like a new migrant or something like that. That'd be ridiculous. No, that's too much effort. Too much effort. Instead, I'm going to make no effort at all. Because, you know, that's how little effort I put into this Let's Play. Something that takes me hours to edit. It doesn't take me that long, but it takes me a long time. And I'm going to put no effort in it. You're not going to see an intro. I'm going to get rid of it all. I'm not going to get rid of it all, because then that'll get rid of the point of it, really. The point being, it's professional. Or professional. Whatever you want. It's great. It's fantastic, even. Not just great, it's fantastic. Anyway, don't know how you guys have been doing. Pretty fine right now. I'm pretty pumped, as you can probably tell. It's 1 right now. So I'm feeling pretty good. It's Monday. And yeah, it's alright. Most people will be at work, but no, I'm pissing around at home. Yeah, pissing around at home trying to do this stuff. Not even trying, to be honest. I am wasting my time, and it's a good thing, really. I'm not going to be showing the entire process of this construction. It'll probably take me a good 20 minutes. Well, it won't take me 20 minutes with this hammer, but it will take me a long time to mine all this floor out. Get rid of some of the wall materials. I'm not going to change the walls, just the floor for now. It's a lot of space. That's why I like it. I'm probably going to elongate the roof, though. The ceiling, even. Just by 1 block, because I feel like it needs to be. Also, that's a hole, which I've covered up. Now, anyway, with these quarried blocks, do they look like the normal blocks? No, they don't. That's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to test them here real quick. Look how easy it is. Just let's This hammer right here. Jesus, it just saves me so much time. Okay, so if we do this, how good does this look as a sort of, I don't know, a lab floor? It looks pretty good. I do enjoy this lab floor right here. What we need to do is surround the area right here. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to surround it in the same block. Although, do we have to? I think we can make other block types here. We can make other block types. Just get rid of this right here. Sort of an eyesore, if you ask me. So yeah, if we make, what, 9 of these? Actually, we need about... Yeah, we need, 11, I believe. So let's see, this is... It's alright. It's not amazing. I mean, you know, I would like to sort of make this entrance a ridiculous thingamajig. I'm sure I had the word. But, you know, not anymore. Not anymore. Too much effort, ladies and gentlemen. Too much effort. But, you know, that's fine. We need to cover up this hole here because this is a bit of an eyesore. And then we can just put a tree over it. People will never know. People will just be like, oh, was there a hole there last episode? I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I have no idea what you go mad. You're going absolutely nuts. Calm down, Richard. I hope your name's Richard, guy watching. You'll be, like, slightly scared. You'll think I'm watching you. I am. Or not. Probably not. Or maybe I am. Keep thinking that, okay? It's good. It's good to stay aware of the situation. Also, getting rid of this dirt here is probably a good idea. We're not going to do that right now, however. We need to destroy this particular piece of land here. And replace it. Now, this looks good. But what else can we do with quarried blocks? Probably good amount... Whoa. Got dark quickly. It's fine. I'm on peaceful mode. I think I'm on peaceful mode. Yeah, I'm on peaceful mode. I should really go back to normal mode. It's probably a good idea. But then again, I feel like this is so much better on peaceful mode. I don't have to piss around. Ah, screw it. We'll go on normal. We need enemies anyway. We're on a peaceful mode to begin with. I say to begin with. We weren't on peaceful mode for a good 10 episodes. But then the last 3 episodes have been just me building. And on the first episode, I got annoyed because there's just so many undead. So yeah, there's so many enemies I have to deal with when building stuff, and I don't want to do that. But because we're inside in this episode, oh crap! I just realized this is an incredibly dark area. Loads of enemies are going to be spawning in here, and we're going to have to deal with those, unfortunately. That's fine. If we go out and get some torches real quick while I'm talking in complete bollocks, then we should be fine. Also, we need to check the different material types that we can make using this quarried stone. I thought it was marble when I was mining it. Like, it definitely looked like a marble block of some sort. Look, I'm going to show you here, because I think I've still got some... Oh, crap. We haven't heard that sound in a little while. Let's get our axe out and ready. Oh. What was that? Okay, then. Where are the torches? Where are I... Okay, here we go. This is what it looks like right here. Yeah, it's quarried stone. But look, it looks like marble. I got really confused. I wanted it to be marble, because it's a much brighter block. I guess maybe there's a brighter... Also, look at the windmill with the farm around it on the minimap. Doesn't that look nice? It's a nice little pattern right there that I was not anticipating. Isn't that a very cool thing indeed? It's going very well. Yeah, let's go superplexing map mode. Would right now, but we're not going... Oh, here we go. Super map mode. Let's just go into zoom in. Look at that. Look how far we've come. We've got a nice road. We've got a windmill. We've got a nice farm area right there. We still haven't actually found a way to... my apologies. Found any reason to... Oh, crap. Okay. We hear the enemies. We haven't found any use for the farmhouse, what I was trying to say, before I was rudely interrupted by the undead. That is absolutely fine. Gonna see lots of random pausing, ladies and gentlemen. Just forget about it. It never happened. You're not gonna see any random pausing. Was there pause there? I didn't see a pause there. You're going absolutely insane, Richard. If your name's Richard... I'm watching you right now. No, this is getting weird. This is becoming a theme of me very oddly watching others. Oh well. We can hear the undead. They're probably like killing the citizens right now. It's fine. We'll be able to find some more citizens if the citizens do die. However, I did get rid of a few doors because they fucking open and close them like every 5 seconds. Oh man, it's just annoying when I'm like furnacing stuff. Like when I was furnacing all this, I was just sort of waiting around. And they were just opening and closing opening and closing doors, and I just went completely insane. And I just got rid of the doors that they were constantly going in and out of. It felt good. May have killed Larry. If your name's Larry, no. Done with that mess. We need a light in this corner over here. It's no point putting them on the floor because I'm going to get rid of the floor and they're going to pop away from the floor. However, let's put one on the floor. That's great. We need to put some outside real quick. Right here, right here. And then we'll just... Okay, good. No! Well then, that was a close call. It looks like, Balding Jr. right here. He's balding, and he's being followed by his pet skeleton, Rudolph. Not really Rudolph. Don't know why his name's Rudolph. No! Skeleton, you bastard. Yeah. We got a hat anyway. Don't really want those hats. Because I don't care for them. Ow. God, I hate skeletons. I hate that their attack rate improves ridiculously when, they get closer. I hate that mechanic. I need to get rid of that. It's a really crap one. Doesn't make any fucking sense. And they still do the same amount of damage. That is fine, though. Unfortunately, our axe did break, but it's fine because we have the nannies. It's like it's Nene's, actually. Nene's fist. Nene's. So, Nene, that sounds like a really good name, actually. Sup, Nene? How you doing? Close to Nanny right there. What does that remind me of? There. That's great. We also need to get rid of this beehive, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's a beehive. We should have really got a scoop just to collect some bees, because, you know, we might do some bee stuff. Not really too sure I will, but, hey. If we want some neat tree designs, we'll do it. What was that? I think there's an Enderman behind this wall. Can you hear it? Imagine I've got a stethoscope. Is that what it is? The things that doctors have around. Listen, just imagine. Imagine that. I'm listening right now. That's fine. Okay, so we need to find out what we can do with this quarried stone. Oh, here we go. So we've got chiseled quartz blocks. So the quartz ones are actually the sort of brighter ones. And I guess you can't get marble because it's just called quarried stone. Well, quarried. Yeah, just quarried stone. And then the other one is quartz. We might be able to get marble. No, we can't. Okay, then. Wait, what? What's this then? Marble Hive. That's pretty interesting. Anyway, so... quarried stone is definitely a thing. Stairs is definitely a thing here. This is pretty much it. Just the quarried block. That seems to be the nicer version. That's an interesting block type right there. Also, there's these farm blocks right here. We're going to be using them at some point down the line to... Wow, we need quartz blocks, apparently. What do we need to make these farm blocks? Oh, wow. Okay. That is interesting. So, what? A tin electron tube, some copper, stone bricks, and just any kind of slab. Okay. That is pretty interesting. Not that bad. I think mostly it's the electron tube. What do we need to make that? Oh, crap. A fermionic fabricator. Is that right? Okay, then. Anyway, we need a tin and a redstone with something in it. It looks like glass. Making liquid glass. To make tin electron tubes. So we get 4 for every sort of rotation, I suppose. Which is fine, because we're probably going to need a bunch of these. I'm not too sure how many of these farm blocks you really require, but then we need, like, these farm gearboxes, these hatches, these valves, and these control thingamajigs right here. Don't know how to build them, I just know they exist. I had a little sneak peek. But that's fine. Also, we need to get rid of this area here. This is a lot of space. This is why this is a good thing to do right here. Oh my god, fuck off. They're undead! This is futile. What we need to do is make a bunch of beams inside here, which I think will be a good idea. Once I elongate the roof, I think that's a good thing to do. And then I'll just make a bunch of beams every now and again. Well, not every now and again, in a decent row. Just so it's not only a good place to put torches, but maybe we can allocate specific parts of this little lab place here. I just want it to be a large space. That's all I want from my lab. Just a large space. I want it to be a bunch of hallways. It takes me millions and millions of years to get specific parts. We'll do that later, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do that later with this place, because it's going to be our lab forever. Forever. Also, it's, you know, a good decent distance from the town. What I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be making a, using the portal gun to make a portal from the storage unit, which will soon be the farm shed, to the lab. Because I think it'll just be easier for us when I'm doing stuff on the fly, rather than just skipping parts. I don't want to skip everything, but maybe I should really be skipping this, because I haven't really done anything. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to watch me build this lab. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We just run out. I went out to get some more, and that still wasn't enough. We always need a lot of blocks, okay? I always underestimate how many blocks we need because of how small these bloody blocks are. That's it. That's unfortunate. That's a situation we have to deal with right now. It's fine. We've got a bunch more of these left. Excuse me. Fleming up. Fantastic. There we go. We're going back out here. Unfortunately, we don't have any more backups, which is unfortunate, but that is okay because we do have more marble. Well, quarried stone, so we'll just throw some of that in. That'll be fine. We need to get that portal gun and say goodbye to the guy that's actually stuck in the Nether Realms. Completely forgot about him, actually. Where is that portal gun? Is it somewhere around here? We probably put it in the forge somewhere. What we need to do now, though, is make a rubber plantation. That'd be a cool thing to do. There it is, portal gun. Okay, we're just going to take that with us. And put this marble in here. Just put half in there and the other half in there. Actually, though, we'll take the other half of this one, put it in this one, and vice versa. Fantastic. Everything is nice. Everything is going well. Right. So let's say goodbye to the combatant in here, unless we can push him back inside. Okay. So we need the blue one. We're going to try and get you inside this, my friend. Get here, bastard. Fall into the Nether Realms. He walks across that bit a lot. Okay, come on. You can do it. You do it, bro. Yeah. Okay. That's good. He's back. There he is. I think that's him. It's fine. He's hopefully back. Right. Okay, then. So. Yep. He's definitely back. That's actually... Is there any inventory in here? Oh, let's get rid of that. Boom. Hey, no. I said boom. Oh, there we go. So, this drone right here, there's a bit of bread. We need that bread, actually. Delicious. Stale, as your mum. That was inappropriate. I apologize. Sticks and wheat, gunpowder, redstone, cobblestone, and gravel. Everything in it is kind of crap. We're going to keep this here. We should probably note it. What kind of spawner is this? Skeleton spawner. Why would we need this? Collecting arrows or something like that. I mean, I'm sure we'll come across it. We're probably... There's a zombie spawner like on there. But the thing is, it's very close to the town. I don't want it to be a giant beaming eyesore in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, let's not do this. Goodbye, weird cave that we visited once and for some reason I have a very strong attachment to. Put it right here. Right there. Or what we could do is just be really disgusting. Yeah. That is absolutely revolting. Right, and now we can go over to the lab and plonk it over there. This will be changing once the barn... Oh my god, once the barn... What the hell is that hole down there? No, okay, I'm just going nuts. I wonder what is down there. There's a weird hole down there as well. Oh no, it's just a shading problem. That is fine. Yeah, this is going to be a long episode. I never know how long I actually ramble on for. You never really do. There is a spider there holding a flag. Is that the Swiss flag? Apologies. You apologize, damn it. Apologies. Whoa, what was that? I didn't see. I think it was a Norwegian. Great. I have a lot of hats. Oh, crap. Overdose. Jesus. That is an overdose. I don't remember getting that hat. There's a Skyrim hat. Top hat. Where was it? Was it even here? No, it's not even here. Oh, yeah, Norwegian. Yes, it's Norway. Okay, my bad. Can't remember flags, okay, ladies and gentlemen? I can't remember. I get confused with, Norway and Sweden. And for some reason, Poland. Don't know why. They're like, Poland's, like, nowhere near them. So I don't know why that's a problem for me. But there you go. What hat did I have on before? Right, you know what? Let's get a bit of overdose. No, that looks weird. Let's go old-fashioned. Let's go old... No, that's a strange one. We could go Dover Lumberjack guy. We could do that. Or we could just... just have a nice top hat on. That's nice. Just have a nice top hat on. That is absolutely okay. Right. Okay, so we're going to deal with you pro style. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's not good. I'm going to plonk this here. Actually, we'll put it here because it's right next to the entrance. That's a good place to put it. And then we'll go all the way back... All the way back over here, where hopefully the spider has now de-aggroed itself. And we will plonk the blue one, I believe, right over here. Lovely. And then we'll go all the way back. And we'll get a chest. We'll make a chest here real quick. And then put the thingamajig inside there. Thingamajig, though, being the portal gun, which I completely forgot the name of. Very strange how I forget the iconic game of Portal and being the weapon of choice in that game. Even though you don't get a choice. Your wits can be your choice. Ha! Yes, that's good. Okay. So this is... Oh, yeah, we need to go back to get the stone. I'm not too sure what's faster. No, this is definitely faster to get there first. To get to the forge, that is. Oh, all of these are done already. That is great. We can finish this off. Right. So now we need rubber, and we need to make a quarry for that split. Oh, my God. This episode's not going to fix, is it? This is not going to get... Like, this isn't going to go all together well, unfortunately. Damn it. Oh, bollocks. More undead! More undead! GG! Right. We're gonna get... oh, shit. We're gonna make a weapon. Because I feel like that's a good idea. Actually, we don't need to. We can go to our backup weapon rack. Being tool rack. Yeah, there we go. This is a good usage right there. And we're gonna fight us some undead skeleton zombie bastards. Possible skeletons are there. Hopefully not. There is a cow. He has become one of them. No, he hasn't. Okay. That wasn't a cow. That was a spider. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My perceptive skills today. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Right, okay. Okay, we're going mad. We're going mad. We're going ham. That's what it is. We're not going mad. We're going ham. That's right, creeper. That's right. You fucking suck a nut. Right, let's draw him into the darkness of my heart. Okay, this isn't good. This is not good for us. Why don't we put him back on? What was that noise? Alright, what's that in your head? I told you the lab's not safe. Like, a pipe dropped on him. There's nothing even in there yet. And already there's been a bloody safety hazard. No accident. Oh, we're going to put a sign in front of there now. There's been an accident. No accident since 0 days of no accidents. Okay, I'm going to go to sleep. Okay, that's fine. That's beautiful. We need wood because we need to make a sign now. We need to make 2 signs, in fact. We need to make a portal sign. Putting it on here. There we go. We're just going to boop right there. We need 2 signs. It's fine, though, because we make 3 signs of each sign that we create. Spruce. I think we need 6 logs, actually. That is an unfortunate number. Let's put all this cobblestone away. Jesus. Well, we got a lot of cobblestone. That is pretty useful. We got loads of dirt as well, which is always nice to have. And we got loads of other crap, which we'll get rid of later on. I'm going to put... That was absolutely disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize for that. Or do I really? Do I really apologize for that? Okay, let's stop fucking around here. This is real business. Also, we're hungry. I completely forgot. On peaceful mode, you don't lose in hunger, so you just sort of let it go by. You just forget about your dreams. It's good that they're the undead now. It's good that there are undead, because that means building a wall is just as much of a good idea as it used to be. Will we be covering the farm? Nope, the farm is always outside of the walls. The gate's going to be here. It's going to be going around. It's going to be doing some shit. Okay? And there you go. And everything will be fine and nice and dandy. Wood is always nice to have. We're just going to pick up 64 of it just so we always have some wood on us. That is nice. I could have made a joke right there. You guys probably already made a joke right there. That is fine. I feel like I'm the bigger man. Once again, another joke right there. This isn't helping. Okay, so, lab. Okay, there's the lab. It's a good thing we have 3, actually. We need exactly 3. Okay. Hopefully we'll find another portal gun, because that would be amazing. We could just make our own portal gun, of course. What do we need to make a portal gun? That'll be when we have all the lab stuff here. Oh, wow, there's loads of different kinds of portal guns. So for the portal gun, we need, well, for that kind of portal gun. For a normal portal gun, we need 2 obsidian, a miniature black hole, a diamond, 5 iron blocks. What do we need to make a miniature black hole? A nether star and ender pearl dust. To make ender pearl dust, we need to smelt ender pearls. Makes sense. However, I don't know how to get the ender star. Maybe that's a thing you can actually create. Oh, yeah, you can make... Oh, crap. No, okay. You need withered skulls, a diamond sword, a bow, and soul sand. This is going to be pretty difficult, but I feel like we can do it. I feel... Oh, crap. It looks like we got a reward right here for killing those enemies. That is quite the spoils bag. Coal's always nice. A death bloom is an interesting pickup. Force. Why the ball's not. Force with some more halfstone. Yeah. There you go. The way he says that, it just, you know, tickles. Okay. Portal. Just portal stuff, really. It should be portal stuff. You know, just put all the portal stuff in there. portal stuff. It needs to be in the middle. Okay, that is inconsistent. Portal stuff. Portal stuff. Great. And now, last incident 0 days ago. Last incident 0 days ago. No, last incident 0 days ago. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So there you go. Last incident was 0 days ago. A creeper had a pipe go through his skull. That was quite unfortunate for him. But it's fine. It could have gone through one of our workers, being me. And we don't want that to happen. So we're going to finish this off literally right now. And we're going to go get some rubber, make ourselves a plantation. You'll just see me making the plantation, not actually getting the rubber, because that'll be annoying. And then we'll get to work and making some stuff. If this is probably going to take up more than one episode, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Hopefully not. We'll probably just make the basics, and then next episode we'll actually get deep into the technical shizzle-wazzle. Doing this takes a long time, okay? So let's get some rubber. And then we have that laser. I just realized I'm holding a rubber. I just realized that the second I click recording, yeah, there's still one to be planted. Anyway, yeah, it took me a long time to actually find these rubber trees. I did find the other ones. I can't remember where they are. I threw a piece of it over here, like the really crappy rubber ones that are not really used for anything. But anyway, yeah, we found these rubber trees and we made a very small orchard. Very, very small orchard. I'm definitely have to increase the size of this next episode, or, well, whenever we feel like it needs to be bigger. However, I just wanted to make a small space for these rubber trees. I didn't want it to take up too much of the area. But look at that. Look at that farmhouse. It's being used very efficiently with the grains and stuff right there. The wheat even, and a nice place right there. However, we're not going to be doing too much with the rubber at the moment. We're going to be doing stuff like that next episode to make some wiring and cool things like that. What we need now, though, is... what the balls is it? An extractor, I believe, is what it's called. It's what it's professionally named. Is that the extractor? Yes, this is it. This is the extractor. We use these to actually get the rubber. We need an electrical circuit, 4 tree taps, and a machine block. Oh, if only that was an iron block. But no, that is actually refined iron. Excuse me. Which is actually great for us, because we have a ridiculous amount of iron. Where is our ridiculous amount of iron? There we go, 9 iron. We just need to refine it, which is a little bit awkward. We have so much crap in our inventory. Holy crap. We still need to pick up loads of rubbish that is sort of lying around in that area as well. It's ridiculous how much seeds and stuff you actually gather from doing all of this crap. There we go. We'll keep these apples. We don't need these berries or the spider eyes. Where do I put the spider eyes? Do I just put them in here. Okay, then. And cowhide and the silk. Well, it's not the silk, it's the string. And loads of wood as well. We found a neat pink tree as well. This sakura wood type, which is pretty neat. Why am I in the crafting table? Yeah. Also, and the rubber wood as well. We can actually use that to get some sticky resin, I believe. Can we? We'll keep it on us just in case. We're not using the scaffolding at the moment. I keep thinking like, oh, I might need some scaffolding at some point. Nope, not at the moment. And these force shit right here. We'll just throw that in the misc chest for now. Beautiful. And we've got some cobblestone on us. We have so much shit. Bloody hell. I didn't realize how much rubbish we have. We have a steel sword as well, along with the iron sword. Let's just replace that completely, you know. So we got some of these stuff. Phenomenum. Yeah. It's great. It's fantastic. Also, some more of this quarry. Yeah, we're done. Okay, we need, like, increased space. Increased inventory space. I said it increased there. Oh, my God. Apologies. I just need to click my neck right there. Okay. So, let's get all the iron out of this iron block. I was about to sneeze. Okay. Yes. Great. Why do we have sand in our inventory? Why do we have sand? Right. Forget it. Fuck it. It's not... And an egg. We have a sand and an egg. How do we miss these? And bone meal. Ah! It's great. It's fine. Also, we made a chisel. Where's the chisel? I made it for the quarried stone, but it didn't do anything. Yeah, there's a chisel up there with a diamond on it. What a waste of a diamond. It's fine. We'll use it for something at some point down the line. Anyway, what were we doing? We were going to make tree taps, which we need wood for, which we left over this place. We need to make some tree taps. I think we need sticks to make tree taps, actually. I do not remember. We're going to find out. Do we need sticks to make tree taps? No, we don't. Okay, so we need 4 of these. I think we were going to do something else, but I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, 4 tree taps. And a machine block. We need refined iron. That's what we were going to do. We were going to refine iron while we make this electrical circuit. There we go. And we'll just, we don't need to do it that badly. We got time. We got time. And the extractor requires... Oh, crap. We need power, don't we? Completely forgot about that. How do we get power in this? We'll find out. We'll find a way to get power. I know we need a bat box and some crap like that. Redstone with copper cables. Of course we need copper cables. Of course we do, and some forcing. Okay, there's another way to make this, isn't there? Yeah, there we go. 2 refined stone, refined iron, not refined redstone, not refined stone, and refined iron, along with the standard copper cables. Any other way we can make these? Nope, this is literally it. Actually, we can make 2 using forcing. It's pretty interesting. I'm just kind of annoyed that it shows that one first, because for someone as stupid as me, I would think that. Also, this is different. Shaped IC2 crafting. Beautiful. That just means crafting table. And yeah, and that's how you make an electrical circuit. Electronic circuit. Yeah. Bit annoying because we still need the resin. Maybe there's a... So we can actually just smelt raw rubber, apparently, to make those... What? Why is it showing me this? Okay, let's go back. So yeah, I know we can smelt, but we need an extractor because you get more out of it. Yeah, that's why we need the extractor. You get a lot more rubber out of it. You can actually use rubber bars to make these cables. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, so smelt one of these resins and we will get ourselves a rubber. So you know what? Scratch that. We actually do need to make ourselves... We do need to gather some more resin because we're going to need some more. We're actually going to need ridiculously more. I'm actually trying to think about this right now. For copper cables... well, we get 6 anyway, so that's fine. So we just need... oh, crap. Go back on that. Okay. This is... awkward. So we just need 6 copper cables, and for each copper cable, you need 6 rubber, which is fine. We just need 3 more resins. That's okay then. I believe we did see 3 more of the patches on the rubber trees, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not too sure how long I've been recording right now. Yeah, that is an unfortunate situation to put ourselves in. It takes a long time to do this stuff. Also, is that... Yeah, okay, the sound. I was gonna like, what? Is there any sound on this? But yeah, the chicken just clucked. So that is fine. Sticky resin, sticky resin. Apparently it's the first time, when it is the first time for us actually getting resin from a tree properly without just destroying it. I like those little holes as well. That's pretty nice. But there you go. It's pretty cool. We made a bit too much tree taps because I thought the durability of a tree tap was a lot less than it actually is, apparently. It used to be a lot less. I don't know why it's improved now. It used to be really, really bad. You used to have to make 6 billion of them to get 2 thingamajigs. There you go. And we got some refined iron. There we go. Everything's going well now. Everything is going very, very well. And we'll just plunk these in here. It doesn't take too long to get those done. Now that we have the refined iron, we actually have a spare 4 as well, which is really nice to have with us, because we need those to make the circuit. Okay, so now we need copper ingots. Oh, fantastic. That is absolutely amazing. So we could just do this. There we go. Beautiful. We don't really need that much, so we're just going to do that. And there we go. Look at that. This is like helping us out ridiculously right now. Ridiculously. Ridiculously. With all these ingots right here. This Tinker's Construct stuff right here is absolutely brilliant. It's definitely helped us out a lot. What am I looking for here? All right, yeah, I'm looking in here. Get the rubber. There we go. Wow, we got a lot more rubber than I was anticipating. I think we got 2 more. Because every now and again you get 2 saplings, and every now and again you get 3 saplings, I think. There we go. So, yeah, we ended up getting 2 more than... Actually, 3 more than we anticipated gathering. No, 2 more. Yeah. Beautiful. Brilliant. Okay, so now we can make these cables. Wonderful. And now we can make this contraption. Oh, wait, no, we need the redstone. Did we keep all the redstone? Oh, thank God. I knew we needed redstone for something. That is definitely one thing we need it for. Oh, wait, no, I was making cables. Pfft. I'm a very stupid person. Oh, wait, no, we already made the cables. Okay, this isn't going well for us at all. This is not going well at all now. Right. Beautiful. Electrical circuit. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, and now we create ourselves I'm not going to look. I'm going to try and remember how to make this thing. Shit. Let's remember. Machine block. Obviously, guys. Come on. God, you're so stupid. Yeah, there we go. Machine block, even. There we go. Extractor. Beautiful. And now we need to make a bat box to actually gather ourselves some power. And we still need a few more copper cables. Maybe we need to make ourselves a... Okay, so we need some batteries and we need just any kind of wood along with another copper cable. Which is unfortunate for us because that means we need more rubber and more everything else. This is taking up a lot of our time, though. And I feel like we could be doing more of this kind of crap next episode. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want these videos to be too long, because otherwise it will be impossible for me to actually upload them. And it is a bit of an abrupt ending, which I do have to apologize for. But don't worry, next episode we're doing a lot of things, because I'll be a lot more prepared, because we know what we're doing now. We're going to get lots of electrical stuff, put them into our lab right here. And let's not go this way. Let's go through the super top secret entrance that does not say lab on top of the, above the portal. And there we go. Look at this lab, ladies and gentlemen. This is fantastic. So much space to use. And no zombies have spawned. We are on easy. No, on normal. There we go. Should we really be on normal? I feel like, no, normal. We need to be on normal because they need to be a threat. Okay, we need to worry about them. Yeah. Look at this. This is cool, though. We don't want to place the extractor because if we can't pick it back up and it just destroys into an array of nothingness, and that would make us very, very sad. But look at this, though. This is absolutely awesome. Hopefully we'll be able to gather some lava as well and get some nice... combustion? No, that's not combustion. That's coal. What am I thinking? Let's look at the engine chipes. Let's look at the engine chipes. Engine. Electrical. Industrial. I'm sure I'll find out. I'll find out, ladies and gentlemen. You have been watching Land of Lumberjack King. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. So, on Lumberjack wood cutting electrical goodness. Bye-bye.